Success! We have a anamorphic drone using the Ulanzi anamorphic lens on this 14 to 42 Olympus lens on an Inspire Pro, and it works. So let's see the footage. Right, to explain, I have this anamorphic lens and there's a zoom lens which is a 14 to 42 millimeter. It kind of works, but you need to stretch the focal length to at least 25 millimeters so it doesn't vignette heavily with this lens, because it is a small smartphone anamorphic lens, and yeah, normally they don't go together, but on this project I thought I'll try it, and it kind of works. Make sure that there is a step-up ring from 17 millimeters to 37, which will connect this lens to this lens. The last mistake I did was have a UV filter in between this and this, and it didn't work out right. It was all too fuzzy, so I took that off, and it's just that lens and that lens now, with a step-up ring in between. Besides that, yeah, make sure that this counterweight works and balances right with your gimbal. What I've used is this called sticky roof material. It's like a flashing material which will it's quite malleable, and you put it on the back end of this gimbal and it kind of works. Cut it into strips, so I've done that, and yeah, works. I put in some blue tack as well. I don't know if you can see that. This blue tack is there to anchor this anamorphic lens because it rotates easily, and flying in the air will probably vibrate and go all wonky, so I anchored it down and it should be stuck like that. To calibrate it, you basically get a torch and shine into the lens, look at the camera view, and make sure that that lens flare is horizontal. The final problem for me anyway was to get everything in focus, and normally I would stop this down to the lowest f number, which was, I don't know, 3.5 for this lens. I found out that everything was all fuzzy, so I whacked up the f number and found out, lo and behold, at around about f11 everything was in focus and the background looks fairly clear, and it looks normal to me. You can stop it a bit more, and I think that improves it as well towards the background, towards infinity. So yeah, make sure that you've stop it down to f11 and you'll be good to film with this. The last problem, which isn't really a problem, but in my case it is that forward speed, once you're going forward at 20 miles an hour, this lens will vibrate to the point that will ruin the footage, and I normally fly fairly fast to chase the vehicles, and from there on all that footage will be ruined. So I had to combat that by flying backwards or sideways, and it kind of solved the problem. Again, I need to improve that, and the only thing I can think of is just to use another prime lens, and the prime lens I'm thinking of is the Olympus 25mm lens, just to put onto this, and hopefully I can go at least faster than 20 miles an hour with this anamorphic lens. So yeah, that's something I need to buy. But otherwise, yeah, this project's been brilliant. The anamorphic lens is working better than I expected, and the lens flare alone is brilliant. Though I haven't had much sun lately, so I'm waiting for another time when it's more shiny and maybe I can get a sunset flight in. But otherwise, yeah, this has been a brilliant project to work on. So please subscribe to my channels for some more offbeat drone projects and some vlogs as well, action vlogs. I do action. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers. Bye.